Offseason preview. Something we've all looked forward to. This is the season outside of the season, right? This is the season we look forward to, right?
Yeah, right now this is the season we kind of look forward to because, I don't think too many of us were surprised that we didn't make the playoffs. I think there were a couple outlying opinions that we might. Um,
I thought we'd sneak in,
yeah, I remember that. Um,
but yeah,
yeah, so there's some big ticket items this offseason really for the Red Wings. They, I guess the first you said, Eisman said in his last press conference, after the trade deadline that he'd be getting with Blashill soon after the season,
quickly,
real
big.
quick.
Could he say real quick? Hey man, find a job and
Yeah, I don't know. Good
your
luck.
options are explored.
Siberian Amateur Scout is
Holy
open. I don't
shoot!
know. So that's gonna be hopefully a quick thing after the offseason. We know one way or another. I still think they're bringing the guy back. I hope I'm wrong.
Gives me a stomach ache thinking about it.
I hope I'm wrong, but I think they will. I think they're going to see this little bit of uptick at the end and be like, "Ooh, this is, he might not be that bad."
It's like a test you didn't study for, but you took it anyway, and
Yeah,
you know you bombed it, and
yeah.
you're just waiting for the next
I
day.
just don't know how you can look at last year and say this is the guy. Sure, the team was bad, but he never got anything out of anyone.
Didn't wear his mask. If you had to fire him, that's why.
That's
Didn't wear his
why.
damn mask.
Well, he wore
Just
it
kidding.
unless he was speaking or looking around.
He had
Or...
it like this. It'd be right here.
yeah, I know.
Camera fly over, and he'd
I know.
start pulling it like this.
All right, so you get Blash. The draft lottery should. I think the season ends Sunday. What is that?
16th.
Is that the 16th?
Mm-hmm.
I think Calgary, Vancouver, if they do play out all of the games,
May not even matter, right?
well, yeah, they might not because of I think if they all of the playoff series are determined, they might not. They just might go by points percentage.
Right.
I don't know if they'll play out all the games. So after that, usually soon after the playoff matchups are all set and the regular season ends, we'll see the draft lottery. This year only the top two spots are lotteried off. So
And what's the deal with this one? If you win it, you can't win it for 3 years.
no, so
That's next
that
year.
starts next year. You can
Okay,
get
thank
2
God.
out of 5. I think that's the rule. Just off the top of my head,
We're
if I
totally
remember.
gonna win it this year.
Oh yeah, we'll
Because,
win this year.
yeah,
Won't win the really important ones.
that'll
20,
go to
20
Buffalo.
23 is the year to win. Mitchkov and Bedard, man, geez, they're tearing up the U18.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so you got the draft lottery, which is big for us. I guess if you want to actually like watch, you're gonna watch the playoffs and stuff for Red Wings.
I sure as hell will.
I mean, I
I
will
love
too.
playoff hockey.
Yeah, playoff hockey's the best.
It's the best playoff system
But
in any sport.
I guess like the thing, if you're a Wings fan and you want to watch the playoffs for something to root for, you just root against the Caps. We have their first rounder, so
Mm-hmm.
seeing them go out in the first round would be fantastic. After that, you've got the expansion draft, which is
Pretty pivotal.
yeah, that'll be interesting. I think I'm still saying we lose Smith or Svechnikov. Depending, I'm gonna guess it's Svechnikov. Um,
For sure.
unless they really want the Kaiser for leadership or something. I just don't see it. He's too injured. But yeah, they
Did you see the deposit they had to pay, their last deposit
last deposit.
to be considered
Oh
an
yeah,
NHL? It's 200 million.
yeah, $200 million.
And this league is broke.
Well, that's not considered hockey related revenue, so it doesn't go to the players.
It went to the league, right?
It goes to the owners. The owners split it. So, but it doesn't consider hockey related revenue
Holy
against
hell.
what do you
That
call
was
it?
just the last deposit. What was the other deposits?
They paid
Shoot.
600. They paid 600 million to get
Oh
in.
my gosh.
So
And that's split between 30 what teams?
31.
31 teams.
Yeah, so we're gonna get $20 million roughly.
And your checking account right there.
Yeah, it's quick deposit.
Holy shit. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money for somebody to operate. You got to think. You put that in government terms and just how they go through spend money. I mean, it goes through quicker. But
in government terms, that's
but
nothing.
you shrink it down, though. You shrink it down to a smaller system. That's a lot of money for 32 or 31 people.
So, anyways, so we got the expansion draft. We'll lose someone there. Everyone will lose someone. Maybe
With there's a goalie there, honestly, right?
who?
Bernier. I don't know. Bernier's UFA.
Bernier's UFA. They won't take him.
Oh, shoot.
So they'll just protect Grice. And
Then resign Bernier.
yeah, they might. I think that's a good idea. At least because we don't have anyone really ready yet by any means. So after the expansion draft, maybe Eisner can wheel some deals there. Teams that are going to lose some good players. see what, maybe we get some action there. In that there really won't be much drama for us,
That'll be
anyways.
an ugly thing. It'd just be like, okay, well, we lost this guy, right? Because they only get one guy, right,
Yeah,
from
they
each
they,
team.
they get to take one guy, but I'm saying like from other teams, maybe we can get some deals. Teams that can't protect all their star players or
We'll
whatever
probably
else.
make a deal with Seattle, right? No, probably
But we
not
won't make a deal
because
with Seattle.
well, you can make it. They can start making deals now because they're officially
Yeah, they
sort of a
can.
league.
They can make
We'll
deals
get to
now.
like you. I think we talked about this too. We'll get somebody probably because we have trouble meeting the floor. We'll probably get to someone who.
Well, I don't think that'll be expansion draft related. That'll be just kind of deals elsewhere. A lot of people have us tied to Tyler Johnson coming out of Tampa. Help their cap situation. Maybe get a first round pick or something out of that to take him on
That'd be
for
nice.
2 more years, I think.
He's a center, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
right-handed
there's your
center.
center one right there. That's your center problem solved.
I don't know about solid.
Well,
He was playing fourth line this year for Tampa and like scratched. I think he got waived.
Tampa, though.
He got waived. No one took him. So, anyways, after the expansion draft, you'll have the amateur draft. That's just probably like Red Wings Christmas. Basically for most of us fans, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Like, we're going to win it. That's right. Yeah, it's amateur drafts, the actual draft, right?
Yeah. That's
okay.
Correct.
So, I mean, we're probably going to win that.
Yep. It's the year that it doesn't matter to win. So,
do you trade down for that? Do you trade up? Trade down?
I don't.
Trade down.
I'd trade down unless they think Owen Power is the left to Sider's right, which he could be. I mean, he's a little more offensive. He's not a huge kid. I mean,
that'd be an interesting topic right there. Do you trade that down if you win it?
I think if you win it, you take Power and you just hope you win again in the next two. I mean, Power's not playing next year anyways, right? So in the
if
NHL,
we win it this year, Bettman's not going to let us win it next year. It's just how it is.
Just have Village just buy the next two, right? Anyways, so after that you get UFA, and UFA will be the really interesting thing for the Red Wings, assessing how the team, what they want to do, right? I mean, you've got all
depth issues, so you're probably going to solve your depth issues through UFA because you're not going to probably bring back maybe a couple RFAs just from what I'm seeing.
Well, you'll bring back a bunch of RFAs, maybe not. I mean, I think like guys like Juice will be gone. I think Brome will go back to maybe Sweden. Make some more money over there than playing in the AHL because he really doesn't have a spot here. I mean, the UFAs, like, you can lose Phil, you can lose Helm, Stahl will be gone. So if you bring in Sider, I think you got to get at least a D or two, maybe. UFA. I hope he goes like Stetchers though, but we're gonna have cap floor problems, which is odd to say.
Yeah, I think we load up on picks. We have to, right?
I just really hope that in that UFA scenario, we can take other people's cap problems for maybe like a 3-year max and do some damage with draft picks because we aren't going to have cap problems for a while.
Right.
So, yeah. So I mean, those are kind of the big things out there. I just hope we don't.
It's going to be slow. I think it's going to be a lot of time. Yzerman likes to work on timing, like during the Stanley. Was it the Stanley Cup Finals? They announced Yzerman kind of thing. Is that how that worked?
You mean when he came here as GM?
Yeah.
It was in April, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Or when the season ended?
Yeah, it was in the playoffs. Playoffs were going on, but he came.
Yeah, and that was a statement. So, I mean, you probably see something like that just to, keep us in the news. I don't know, but I think it's going to be real slow.
Well, the offseason's always
kind of... As soon as the playoffs end, we're going to be clamoring for
something.
Hockey. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Hockey in general.
Yeah. I kind of agree with that. You always do, right? I mean, you're okay without it for a couple weeks or whatever, but then it's like, man, I wish hockey was on.
I'm watching A-Wood videos the rest of the time, right?
A-Wood, yeah. Yeah, you're definitely not watching baseball, but yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of how it goes, and obviously it'll provide some entertainment.
Who plays in the summer? Does anybody play in the summer?
Hockey?
Yeah.
No.
Nobody. No league plays in the summer.
I don't know how long the AHL is going to go.
Australian Hockey League or something like that because they're winter. It's the counter active environment.
It's not really winter though over there. It's still hot.
True.
Yeah. I don't know. The off season's always kind of.
What about the Olympics? That next year?
The Summer Olympics?
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on with that. They are supposed to have them this year, but I've kind of heard it go both ways. I haven't heard it canceled yet, so it'll probably go. But they don't have fans or something. I don't know.
It's in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they'll have it. Those people over there don't believe in viruses or safety. Oh man.
But anyways, yeah. So the off season there's some big ticket items out there even for bad teams like us, to really hopefully win. Hopefully
we'll
win.
Depth issues. I think it's going to solve. I don't think we're going to get a superstar.
Well, I hope it amounts to a bunch of picks. I hope
We're gonna get
that's
Ovechkin because he signed, right? It's nothing like that's gonna happen, right?
that'd be a really interesting contract to see what he does. That'll probably be the most interesting contract of the offseason. Be how
Well, you can
Ovechkin.
count Capitals' window officially shut after Ovechkin leaves at that point, right?
Yeah. When Ovechkin's
Yeah, they keep it
gone,
open.
their window's done.
Mantha ain't gonna hold them, that's for sure.
No, nope. I honestly think Verano's maybe a better offensive player at least.
For sure. Speed wise,
Yeah,
man, he's good.
Fun to watch for sure. But yeah, I don't really have anything else. I'm hoping that we pile on some picks for cap dumps, and we're gonna have another down year next year. But
it's gonna be good content.
At least anything, at least there will be some light at the end of the tunnel when you start seeing more of these assets come in. So
yeah, it's gonna be
the flat cap will make UFA interesting.
Did they announce that a flat cap's gonna be there?
Yeah, it will be. It'll be a flat cap. I think through 22, 23 at the very least.
Oh, really?
So they went 3 years flat cap.
Unless they kill it with the ESPN deal, right?
I don't even think that's not gonna be enough to affect the flat cap. So
okay.
So the flat cap will make our cap situation maybe more lucrative than it would normally be.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's just the content's gonna change up a little bit. We got some stuff that probably in the pipeline we'll do in the summer. Whether that's on a golf course or not.
Yeah, it might be.
Maybe we run into a wing or two there, But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the off season. One of the biggest off seasons probably
it's going
to be franchise history, wouldn't you say?
I haven't been around
it's up there
that long. But yeah, at least for this rebuild, this is probably the biggest off season given how everything is playing out. And
the next season's huge because you got a big draft.
Yep, 22, Shane Wright. 23 will probably be the biggest.
Probably need to bring Kevin Weeks out of retirement, throw him in net. He's 40-something years old. Just
Jared Cora.
Let it go. If you're going to lose, next year's the way to lose,
I'd wait till 23. If I can win in 23, man.
You get either Bedard or
either
pick, or one or two.
All right, I don't have anything else for this offseason. Like, comment, subscribe.
Get on the site.
Get on the site, wingscast.com. We talk hockey all day.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. See you guys.
See ya.